If holy water is just blessed water, why doesn't the Church bless the oceans and then all water is holy water? Priest enchantments only have a 30 feet range. The way it was explained to me is that this wouldn't work because the fish fucking in the water cancel out the blessing. As soon as the water is blessed, the blessing is broken by fish sin. They might even try blessing the rains down in Africa. Serious non-Catholic response water is blessed for a specific purpose such as baptism. I don't know of any other uses by the Catholic Church for holy water. From what I've gathered, per Catholicism, it's that holy water has to be placed in an earthen vessel. I guess the earth would be the ultimate earthen vessel. Put a serious tag on it, and let's get some real Catholics to answer. Ratios. I can't remember the actual number, but that's what a priest told me anyway. As for people saying losing out on profit, you can get holy water for free. Holy water also contains 25 GP worth of powdered silver just to make a flask worth. There isn't enough silver to bless the whole ocean. Something like that is a minor plot point in the Castlevania animated series. And greater than undead. Less than priest blesses a large body of water greater than to destroy a large portion of a vampire army. Less than. I remember reading something along these lines. Basically, it would work, but it would very quickly become unholy water due to nature doing its thing. Because it's salt water, holy water can only be fresh. God doesn't need some priest to consider the oceans holy. Genesis chapter 1 verse 10. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. Lazy Catholic here. It's a whole thing. Because then it wouldn't be special anymore. It would just be regular water that's considered holy. And then we'd have to have holy water. That would require epic cleric levels, and the only known cleric of Yahweh with them was Moses, who spec'd into animate dead. The fish pee in it. Because the water has to have more priest sperm content than actual water. Because holy water doesn't really exist. This is AR shower thoughts if I've ever heard one. I dunno what level of spell from which domain would be needed. Holy water is just carbonated water, the bubbles make the holes. Because then they aren't special. If all the water is holy, no water is holy. Scary thought. Who says they haven't? Ah. I see you were expecting them then? A flask if holy water is 25 gold for 1 pound. And requires an hour of time to perform the ritual by a paladin or cleric. Now extrapolate for an ocean. To high mana requirement. They bless the rains in Africa. What's the similarities between a pint of Guinness and a Catholic priest? A bad one will go right through you. That's not how faith works. I use a similar principle when it comes to saying grace before a meal. I just bless my grocery cart and then it's all covered. Because when everything is sacred, nothing is. I would explain what that means. But I suspect that you're trolling. 'Cause they don't wanna flood the market. There was an experiment to bless the Nile. But it didn't work. There is a song about if it had succeeded. That blessing the rains in Africa would totally alter the geography. Insufficient mana. Trying to find logic in religion is like trying to build an igloo in the desert. Money. I hope that's help. If all the water is holy, they won't be able to profit off of it. Shush. Don't tell anyone that I told you this, but holy water is bullshit. 'Cause other people would sell their holy water and they would lose profit. Why doesn't the Vatican end poverty in the world? Shower thoughts. The Jesus math just doesn't add up like that. The spell only affects 1 cubic foot of water. Then everyone would have easy access to holy water and wouldn't come to church for it. Predators need their prey to get within range. It's all about control. They gotta get you in the door so you can give them money. And let non-believers touch it. You got a lot of nerve, buddy. Maximizing dollar returns for each service. More dollar in the basket. Just like banning priests from marrying so the church owns all their belongings when they die. It's a business. These comments seem to be alarmingly anti-Catholicism. And I agree with them. The ocean is an unbeliever in dar poop. It is a too salty. It is a worse than a Protestant. It is a smart ass full of many unbaptized and stupid fish. I once drank a bottle of holy water. Market control. They need you to come to church. Why would you if you could get holy water anywhere? Supply and demand. Why doesn't De Beers release all their diamonds to the market? They want to control supply, apparently. Because it's all bullshit? Lemfau. I guess some countries would have an issue with it. Closing parenthesis. 2 reasons I can think of. 1, if there was that much holy water it wouldn't be special. 2, you make water holy by boiling the hell out of it. And it'd be hard to boil the whole ocean. Because it's not smart to sell ocean one time when you can sell it billions of times by a bottle. The church makes its money by peddling something scarce. If they make it common, then church revenues would decline. All water is in the oceans. Yes. Because then they couldn't bilk the hordes of gullible idiots with the line that holy water is in any way different to the rest of the stuff that fish piss in. Because money. Because it's just water. Money. Not good for business. Do you realize the economic benefits of holy water in the churches? They sell the stuff and make a gazillion dollar. Now you are proposing that they lose control over their cash cow. Why would you give away cows if you make a living selling milk? Where's the profit in that? No commercial value. It drives up inflation. When suddenly there is a glut of holy water that enters the market, all the other holy water is suddenly worth less. 'Cause it's all fucking fairy tales in favor of making money. And blessing the ocean doesn't make money. Profit. Capitalism. Control the supply. Hard to capitalize on it if you gave it away for free. Because if everyone had the ability to get baptized and wash away their sins, they don't get to have a superiority complex. If Jesus couldn't do it when he was walking around on it, then I doubt priests have that power. They'd lose control. Because religion is trash and stupid. How do you portion it out and control it? Then, how do you get parishioners into pews to fork over dollar? You really think an organization with a monopoly on passage to the afterlife would give away its service for free for eternity? All religion is made up crap to keep the sheep in line. Because religion can't explain itself out of a paper bag. Because that wouldn't be profitable. Because religion is a scam. If all water was holy, then the church would have no control over it. That's part of their control. Access to holy water, the Eucharist, etc. They're not into making things more accessible. It's all religious bullshit. Because it's a scam. 'Cause it's fake. Because that would mean the church wouldn't be able to scam people out of their money for plain old Dasani water in a pretty looking bowl. 'Cause that's not how successful cults make their money. Because it's salty. Ah yes, the Holy Navy. And who says atheists aren't smart? The priests would die of exhaustion. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.